Billie Eilish.
Ugh.
I like
She's
her
back
music.
she's back in the news. So a while ago we covered Billie Eilish stopped a show mid-performance to help a fan who was having, I believe it was an asthma attack, right? And got her, I'm not sure if it was the person's inhaler or another.
No, it's
she had her own inhaler, right?
So she spread COVID to this person.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
No, it's an extra one that she just has like on hand just in case of an emergency.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it was some of that super meth from the
My God,
Superman and
maybe.
Lois. In Superman and Lois, they've got like kryptonite meth that they take, that Jonathan's taking with an inhaler. But this besides the point. So she this happens with the fan, right?
Yeah.
And then there was the controversy where Kanye West says apologize to Travis Scott because after she gave the fan the inhaler, she goes, "I stopped to make sure my fans are okay at my shows." And then everyone's like, "We know what you're referring to there."
But did she say his name?
No, she did not say his name. But you do not need to have everything spelled out. Why would you say that otherwise?
Yeah.
So Billie Eilish stops another gig to check on the safety of her fans. So Billie Eilish has again halted one of her concerts to check on the safety of her audience. The 20-year-old singer was performing at Madison Square Garden in New York City over the weekend when she urged the crowd to sit down if they needed to and take a moment to compose themselves. I'm thinking back to like 80s rockers who were just like, rock out, go nuts. It's crazy. And now they're like,
or just
hey,
any
just
rock.
Calm down. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
It's bizarre,
So it says...
the kind of music videos she puts out. But
so it says, in the footage shared by TMZ, she said, if you want to sit down, you're allowed. Go ahead and sit down and take a breath. Is there a place where you're not allowed to do that?
any concert that I've ever been to,
Not allowed to, typically?
you shouldn't.
You shouldn't? Okay. So she's breaking the mold here.
Oh my
guess.
goodness.
You know what she
could
could
say
be doing?
that.
She could be preparing for the old folks' home performances.
Possibly.
Someday.
Or she could be putting people in danger.
Yes. So,
I would never recommend someone sit down in the middle of a mosh pit.
oh, so you actually take the opposite point. So I don't know if
yeah.
I don't know if they're moshing at Billie Eilish
Probably not.
concerts, but
I don't know what they're doing.
Well,
What are
if
they
you
doing?
see some of her concerts, it kind of looks like she's ready to make everybody do a mosh pit.
What do they do at a Billie Eilish concert?
they watch anime and
I don't
Just
know.
stand there like,
I don't know. Like, my friend has very strong views about Billie Eilish.
which are
He's like, I don't like it that she uses autotune. Like, her voice naturally is pretty, but she rather do a robotic voice. So
yeah, but I'm guessing like when you're performing, one of the things that a lot of people don't understand, which I kind of learned through helping a friend when I was helping him with a music video, is that performing a song and performing a song while dancing are not the same thing.
no.
I would like to clear up something about autotune too.
Mm-hmm.
And like, there's a difference between being a shit singer and using autotune
To correct your voice.
yourself. There's also a difference between like if the song calls for a robotic sounding vibe,
And
Yeah.
that might just be her style.
dude, you can use autotune.
It is her
if you're a
style.
good singer.
One of my favorite bands of all time is a group called Policia, or Polika, as I always used to say. It's a Minnesota band, and the lead artist uses a vocoder on every song, but it's the style of song. It's supposed to have an electronic, ethereal tone
Yeah.
to her voice.
Yeah.
So it makes perfect sense.
I think it's stupid to criticize someone for using pitch correction
I don't know. Like, he also
unless
really
you suck, but you
he-
can hear it.
he really loves Coldplay and 21 Pilots.
Okay, so his opinion is less than credible. With
I
the-
guarantee you they both use pitch correction in their records.
Yeah. But yeah, he's like a huge fan of Coldplay. But for me, I'm like, Billie Eilish, really? Like, what? People
Yeah.
like her. She's pretty and all, but I just don't like her that much.
I just
Not a
could you
fan.
get rid of the green? Any other color, man.
I think she did. She's a blonde now.
I don't really have any opinions on Billie Eilish.
It says but the point is originally was that she threw the shade at Travis Scott because of what happened at Astroworld.
Yeah.
And now it says this incident comes after Billie stopped her show at the State Farm Arena in Atlanta earlier this month when she spotted an audience member struggling to breathe and appealed to her crew to get her an inhaler for the female fan. After the audience member was helped and Billie resumed the show, she said, "I wait for people to be okay until I keep going." If it's not a shout at Travis Scott, it's just a weird like shower me with praise.
No, it's definitely a dig at Travis Scott, I would say.
Thank you. It says the remark was seen as a diss at Travis, who continued to performing at Astroworld in November when people were being crushed in a crowd surge that left hundreds injured and 10 people dead. One of the first things we covered here.
Yeah, and I looked more into that since then, and it seems like he actually encouraged that.
Yep.
And was like ceremoniously,
and he had a history of being
singing while
yes.
people were being carried out. It was so weird.
After her comments, Kanye West threatened to pull out of this year's Coachella festival. Kanye is everywhere, man. We love him.
He knows how to stay.
I have a strong affection.
Oh, I
for
thought you
you.
were going to buy us a STEM player.
She asked like 9 times for me to buy her STEM player. I said no.
Buy me the STEM player, or buy Dane the STEM player.
Buy yourself a STEM player,
Buy
and you can review
MST of a STEM player.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's dumb.
This is
But it might exist.
This is after her comments, Kanye West threatened to pull out of this year's Coachella festival, where they're both booked as headliners. She didn't apologize to Travis Scott. He said that if she didn't apologize to Travis for the apparent swipe, he fumed on Instagram. Come on, Billy, we all love you, but please apologize to Trav and to the families of the people who lost their lives. No one is intended to happen. Okay, yeah. So he's defending Travis here. So the first thing that I thought of, because she stopped another show where this happens, right? Eventually, we all know that fans are weird, and fans are going to start faking illnesses to get her attention.
Yeah.
And I don't doubt for a second that will happen. Fans are weird.
It's kind of the first thing I thought of, actually. It's like, I mean, technically nobody is okay there. I mean, they're all going to have little problems that,
Yes.
little
So
kids.
somebody could theoretically be like, they're just certain that they are Billie Eilish's biggest fan, and they've gone to every performance she's ever had at their local arena, and every time she waves, and Billie just never seems to notice.
How many inhalers
She's
does she have?
busy. She's busy.
Right.
She's performing for tens of thousands of people. She's busy. She can't look at you all the time. But now they're like, but if I have a seizure, if I fake a seizure, or if I pretend like I can't. Now, I'm not saying that that's what this happened.
For all we know, it could have been scripted in any way.
It could be a promotional thing. Like it says, I just can absolutely see somebody being like, I'm going to get my moment. With like one of the weirdest things in the world to me is people who make like weird like fan accounts for celebrities.
Yeah.
Billy fan 44244.
Yeah.
Like there's even like I've talked to Miracle a lot about like I have like a weird like in thing with I love like competitive gymnastics on Instagram. I love watching people like do like college gymnastics teams. And there's this girl who's like, she's on that show Cheer on Netflix. Her name's Gabby Butler, and she's extremely popular now. She's got like over 2 million followers on Instagram. But there's like a person that always comments on her videos named Gabby Activist. And just imagine you're just a college gymnast who happened to be on like a Netflix show for a couple seasons, and you've got people making like stan accounts for you. So like imagine now you're at Billie Eilish's level of fame, and the type of stuff you're going to read for there. That is weird.
Yeah.
Have you ever do you have people who like yeah?
Oh, yeah.
How many? Like who?
I mean,
Give me a story.
Yeah, give us a story, Carter.
well, I don't want to speak ill of anybody.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not
But
asking
I've
you.
definitely had lots of fans like that really, really wanted to get either my or our attention of Traveler and just messages and stuff.
Yeah.
I actually found it kind of flattering. One dude covered one of our songs for his talent show. Somebody I think wanted to make like some kind of report. It was all good press. There was nothing too crazy. We used to get lots of fan art. I actually really liked that.
I think fans, that's a part of the of online culture and the celebrity ecosystem, is that you have your fans and then you have your super fans.
Yeah.
And what I think that this behavior encourages is that somebody could fake something to get the attention of Billie Eilish.
Well, not so far. Like we work for Tim Pool, who is a well-known political commentator on YouTuber on YouTube.
I don't know who that is.
On YouTube, and he does like Timcasts, and like sometimes like there's certain emails that say, I'm a big fan of yours and I have something for you. Can you send me your email? Or like, I want to meet you and like I'm like nearby where you guys are. I want to meet you.
That is kind of creepy. I've seen that.
Yeah. Like there's one that Carter got his first hate mail when he first started.
I remember that.
That was like the best moment.
Tell us about that, Carter.
I don't know how much I should tell.
We shouldn't.
Fair enough.
Well, it's like he's a good fan now.
Oh, good.
Yeah, like he's a good fan now. Like after when I apologized to him, I was like, I'm sorry that you like we already fill up the role, but maybe they might look at it.
I mean, hey, dude, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I will say here that I do take Billie Eilish's side. It says, but Billie insists that she has nothing to apologize for. Never apologize. They don't want apologies; they want compliance.
Yeah.
So I though I do think you took a shot at Travis. That is your
She
right.
was wrong, but now she's right.
I'm saying that I don't think she should apologize for it. If it's what she believes, that's fine.
I kind of feel like Kanye instigated all this.
Yes. I'm not saying that what she did. I still think what she did was kind of stupid, but I don't think she should apologize for that. She did something that was. I don't think
She's certainly not going to apologize now that she's been asked to.
Yes.
By Kanye.
Nobody wants to apologize when somebody demands that you do that.
Yeah.
It's degrading.
It's almost like Kanye just didn't want to play this show.
He's like, I don't want to do Coachella this
4D
year.
chess.
He's like, who can I pick a fight with today? He's like, can we do the hologram thing like you did for Tupac that one year? Can we just do me and hologram? I'll do the show beforehand from a green screen room.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I mean, I think the
Imagine
people
that.
there would rather see the actual person since he's actually alive.
No, but
alive,
imagine that. Like, that's his new, like, controversy. Like, after, like, the STEM player, he does a hologram of himself for Coachella.
He shows up in your bedroom and does a personal performance for you via hologram.
Oh, God.
No, like, you remember the Simpsons episode where they got a hologram of Tupac, like, inviting Marge and Homer to Marty Smith's wedding? And it's like, is it? Yeah, I think it's like Tupac, and he's like, yeah, come to the wedding. Come to the wedding.
Well, that makes sense for Tupac to be a hologram because Tupac is no longer with
Yeah,
us.
just like
I know.
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
He was one of the first
I feel like
holograms.
Kanye would do that. It would get people, like, clicking.
We love Kanye.
If
here.
there was one alive person to be a hologram, it would be him. For sure.
But the general point that I was making is that I think that this behavior encourages people, fans, super fans, to perhaps fake something. And then imagine like you go to a performance and like 9 people are suddenly without inhalers and they have to stop the show every 5 seconds.
See, if you start doing something like that and then you don't,
and then she'll be
everybody,
judged. And then
exactly.
Yes.
It's like, well, why didn't you care about us if you care about that person?
Well,
it's like the whole mouse or cookie thing, you know.
Also, the hologram thing, I just realized that it's not far-fetched because you remember Vocaloid?
I don't know who that is.
Hatsune Miku? From
Absolutely
Japan?
no.
It's from Japan.
He was kidding.
Okay. Well, I'm talking to you now.
Oh, I
Brett.
don't. No, I have no idea
Oh,
who
okay.
those people are.
Okay, so Hatsune Miku, she's a part of this like thing in Japan. They're
Tsunami Gucci?
No, I wish. But basically she's a part of this thing that's called Vocaloid, and you don't see the singer because they're holograms of these characters. So Hatsune Miku, she's like the number one. She's the face of it. And like she was like hot for like mid 2000s.
As hot as a hologram can be.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then they have different variations. Like they started in the US, so the US one, they have their own special one. I forgot what her name is. And then they have one in China. I think they're trying to expand more because like it lost popularity like throughout the years, but they're regaining because like I think like 2 years ago she had a 20th anniversary.
Really?
Yeah.
They've been doing holograms for 20 years?
Or I can be stretching out the numbers, 10 years maybe.
Even so.
But yeah, it's just weird. It's not far-fetched. You can do a hologram. I think
yeah, I know
Kanye
that.
should.
It would be cool to him to do a performance where he performs with himself.
Oh,
That would be right on brand with Kanye, dude.
Yeah,
He's like,
he could sing his own harmonies.
He does his own the hologram performs the harmony.
It's like, we're not using these in-ears anymore
oh
because
my
our
god,
producer fucked
League of
up.
Legends did that. They did that. You know the KDA, that K-pop group that they made for League of Legends? Like the actual singers for the characters were singing with their characters
There
on
you go.
stage. It's possible.
Wow.
We can do it. We have the technology.
We have the technology. Do it.
Miracle loves Steve Austin, $6 Million Man.
Yep.
Oh man, Gen X music, $6 Million Man. Next, we're gonna find out she just goes home and watches reruns of Magnum PI, the original Magnum PI, which is still the greatest meme of all time. That I get every time I repost it like once a month, where Tom Selleck is walking by a nun while she's like fixing something on a church. He goes, "Nuns don't work on Sunday," and then he turns and shoots the nun off the ladder. It's fantastic.
It's okay. I'm rewatching Chuck anyway.
Ah, God, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, I love it. When Zachary Levi was like still like that skinny nerd physique.
He was very skinny in that show. If you've never seen Chuck, I give you the strongest recommendation you could ever be given to something.
What is it?
It's a show
It's a
from
spy
2007. It's like it's almost parody level spy. It's like comedy. It's a comedy drama starring Zachary Levi, Yvonne Strahovski, Adam Baldwin, and Joshua Gomez. And it is hilarious and oddly prophetic in a lot of the stuff. It comments on geek culture. It comments on the political climate at the time. There's some fantastic Adam Baldwin stuff that you would love. Like every time he's an NSA agent who used to be a military guy, and every time he leaves the house, he salutes a picture of Ronald Reagan.
Yeah. It's so great. Like I remember like legit in the first episode, I forgot Call of Duty came out the same time this show did. So like basically
it was a big part of the show, like because they work at a place called Buy More, which is supposed to be Best Buy, and it's incredible.
But it's like legit funny because the first episode, like the girls are like swarming around him and they're like, "Why do you have band-aids around your fingers?" And he's like, they're like, "Were you like tinkering with some stuff? Like I heard that you're an engineer." And he was like, "No, I was playing Call of Duty all night." And there's like a new like function where it doesn't work that well.
One of the early performances from a younger Matt Bomer, who went on to star in White Collar and a bunch of other very, very good stuff.
Yeah,
Matt
I love
Bomer's
his
fantastic. I give it the highest recommendation. Doesn't have anything to do with Billie Eilish, but we're gonna move on.
No, it's a better thing than Billie Eilish. I'll say that.
That is all of Miracle's opinions are that of her own, and everybody here is
Boo, Billie.
Okay, well, it is. What
It's
it
okay. Like I want. My fake name is Bobby Eyebrow.
Bobby Eyebrowish. What is going on, everybody? It is episode 58 of Pop Culture Crisis. My name is here with my co-host.